Hello everyone, Chris the Gardener here. I ran into some technical issues with this Let's Build episode, so I ran out of storage on my computer and, well, it got, part of the video got cut off. It was never recorded. It just stopped recording at around the 1 hour mark, and that's kind of what I have. So I'll just let the clip play, and then I'll just go through the stuff that I added in the 30-ish minutes that the recording didn't record. And it's a good thing it kind of just stopped towards the end, because like I was almost finished. But you'll see what it looks like. So let's get started. So I did make some changes in the between the last episode and this episode. For example, this area here, I can't remember if I included this in the last video, but I was trying to figure out the best way to have interiors for this top floor, because on this floor it's fairly simple. We could just put a second wall here, but over here it's a little more complicated because we have the roof over here and we have to work around that. So what I ended up doing is I divided the top floor into 2 rooms. So we're going to have the children's room over here. Maybe I'm going to offset the door to this side and have the beds face this wall, and maybe a bedroom, or maybe the parents' bedroom, or something like that. And then in this corner we'll just have the privy. So I also might change this to timbers, so we have the reach oak paneling, and I think it would be nice if the interiors for the top of this floor would be oak timbers, so it just looks nicer, and it looks there's like different layers. Like we have a stone, this floor is made of stone, this floor is made of timber, and this floor is made of wood, save for the walls on either end. I like that idea, so I think we're going to go with that, but that will happen once we get to the top floor. So let's start with the bottom floor. So for a floor design for the shop and the workshop, we're going to have it made out of stone, and I'm using this polished light brown stone. So right now it looks a little bland. It looks a little boring because it's just all connected, but we can change that so that way it makes like these giant 1x2 bricks. So we're going to just use the cycler tool. I bound the cycler to my netherite sword here, and we are going to right click and change the connect state of both of these. So you see how it makes 2 different we're able to just change which blocks the others connect to make this nice brick pattern. So we're going to have this for the outer edge, and for the floor we're going to have the same stone palette just like all along this brown area. At this point, like, I don't think we're going to make the basement, because we now have these details in the wall here, so I think it's going to interfere with any basement that we build. So we're just going to we're just going to skip the basement. But let's do this for the let's do the rest of this floor here, and I think we can get rid of the sign. So that's the workshop, this is the shop, and then we're just going to paint the floor, and I'm just going to use the darker blocks, since people would be walking in and out to get in and out of the shop, in and out of the workshop, and out of the house in general. So this would see a lot of use. So let's start with the shop. So let's start with the window here. We're going to use an oak wood window frame, and then we should also use the dark northern window frame over here. Maybe let's try this one as well, but what we're going to do is we're going to make a window using these two types of windows. So on the bottom, we're going to have 1x2 window frames over here, as you can see. And then on the top, we are going to have these 1x1 windows. And now that I think about it, I think we can use these. I like this better. So we could use the, and I might be mispronouncing it, the mullion windows for the top, and it adds just like a nice level of detail here. Next, we are going to we're going to put down our doors. So the good thing is that here we have our own custom doors. Well, I guess it's not really custom since they, well, I guess it is, because like all the doors, oak, spruce, and every other wood type we have, they look exactly like this door here. But we also have this shutter element, which, and I need to cycle the hinge, but we have this, these oak shutters, which we usually place these on top of each other to make larger doors, or if we want anything that's a 1x4 door, we can just do this. We could do this, and then we have this double door here for some of the castles. It hasn't been widely adopted yet. So, but I really think it looks nicer than just having a bunch of the shutters on top of each other. So now that we're inside the shop, we are going to put some shutters. We had to use the hinge for that, so that way these windows can have some protection at night, so nobody is able to break in and steal books if they really felt like it. So now that we have the windows, we're going to start planning out our shop. So this is a bookbinder, so they would have books inside the shelves, or they would have bookshelves in here. So I think what we could do is maybe on this side we can make a counter, and then we can break this wall here, and let's make this entire wall. We can oak paneling. We can put down the oak paneling down there, and let's go carving. It looks like we only have northern carving. What about wood? No, that's covers. I guess we'll go for the northern carving, but we also have bookshelves, but our own custom WesterosCraft bookshelves, and we're just gonna fill in this wall here with books, like so. And it's okay to have it exposed on this side because there's still a building being built over here, so when this building gets built, it will cover the books back here, and if whoever builds here decides, oh, they want a bookshelf in this area, like, they could just break the wall here, and then we can share a bookshelf. So, we'll leave it like that. Other than the bookshelf here, I think we're going to have since we can, we can do the same thing over here. What we can do is we can actually have like another shelf, maybe for like paper and other supplies on this side, and then we'll have like this, counter over here. Maybe even some, maybe workstation over on this side. So one thing at a time. So let's go with oak, and then we'll go oak vertical and the half door for the other side of the shelf. So what we're going to do is 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3, and that is going to be the walls of our shelf. And then let's go get some regular oak wood, and we're going to place blocks on the bottom. Then on the over here we're going to place maybe here we're going to place another shelf, and then we have this shelf at the top, or we have this nice grand fancy looking rounded top. And then here we'll just put maybe, let's go glass flagon for ink, and maybe like a leather slab for like a leather-bound book that's just sitting there, a nice big leather-bound book. I would really like to get some more, like, maybe like we have some individual books, like that we could just place here, and it would look like there's some books over here. But we'll just have this. Maybe, do we have a oak? We have a vertical trapdoor. I mean, we have the wood carpet, but we can't really put anything there. I guess we can't really put like a trapdoor over here without it moving. That's why we need horizontal trapdoors for shelves. And, well, but on the bottom, we could probably put maybe maybe a basket of like maybe baskets of supplies. It looks a bit weird, but what if we fix that wall, and second, what if we put another an ink parchment there, and maybe like we can have like leather, leather for I don't know, like leather pouches for keeping your books dry. I don't know what they would have, but let's have that over here. And now the next thing that or I guess what we could do is we could swap it so the large side can hide where we're going to put our counter. So we are going to use drawers. I think we can use the cabinet drawers, since this is an upper middle class house. But we're going to have like this counter over here, and maybe some drawers over on this side, and we can have like this, if I can get the oak trap door, we can have the, like this, oh, we have to put a, actually, I guess that could, no, that's probably not going to be a good thing, but let's go ahead and actually let's take the vertical half door, let's place that there, and an oak wood cover, and we'll put it like as like some kind of like this gate, like if this like a folding counter, so if the bookbinder would like to go out, like they just simply pull this up, go out, place it back down, so it forms a full counter, and that should be the shop. Maybe we should have some lighting in here somewhere, but that might be something. Maybe we could put a candle. Let's put a single candle right over here, and so the bookbinder has some light, and I think that is this is a good looking shop. I might change this in the future, but I think in terms of showing how to decorate a shop, it looks great so far. So next, let's take a look in the workshop. So the workshop over here is where the bookbinder works. So first, what we're going to do is we are going to, and if we get a what looks better, vertical. No, I think we're going to have to stick with the northern vertical door. So northern vertical half door. So before we even put down our walls, we're going to put, I guess, like, it doesn't, maybe we could turn this into like a small cabinet area. So what we're going to do is we're going to put those half doors over here, and then we'll have this area like as a maybe like a drawer where like there's some ink, there's a candle. But let's first fill in the spaces we won't be using. So we're going to use northern wood and vertical northern wood. So what the purpose behind this, or I guess we could use a normal wood, so that way it blends with the stairs over here. And then we're also going to put one more up here, just so that way we don't have this awkward hole over here. And what we're going to do on this side is we are going to we're going to look at benches, and maybe we're going to have like a drawer and maybe a I think we'll just have drawers. I don't want to I've got two there. I don't want to put like that hammer bench here, because like while the bookbinder might be using a hammer for like stamping leather books with like holes for like string to bind them, I don't think they'd have something that big, and they'd have something that would fit in a drawer here. So we'll just have it like that, and we're going to put a candle on this side, and we're going to grab a glass flagon and some ink over there. And if we turn around, we are back here at the fireplace. So what we're going to do is we're going to first let's get some wool stairs, and what we're going to do is we are going to turn this into like a maybe not that big of a fireplace, but we're going to turn this into a nice looking fireplace that the bookbinder would be using to work on like in case he needs to heat something up, or maybe like wax seals, or maybe he's trying to cut something and it's just using fire to like singe the edges, and we're going to make it here. So I know I just put the stairs on, but what we're going to do is we're going to get the Heron Hall secret door, and we are going to place it on the sides here, so they look like they are like that. The stone is a little darker because of course there's a fire over here. So we are going to make this 1 block tall, so cycling half, and that is the wrong half. So we need to right click the bottom to keep the bottom, and we put the stairs like so, and we have a fireplace. And I think what we could do is we could probably I think this is no, I think what we need is maybe there's a I don't remember. Oh, here it is. We're going to use dark cobblestone stormlands, and we are going to use that as the top of the fireplace. Or I think because we already have a lot of brown going on here, what we could do is we could probably get gray ashlar gray. No, black? Oh yes, black. I believe quarter ashlar black stairs is the closest. No, not ashlar black. Maybe. Medium ashlar black. Maybe it's this one. I mean, I'll take it because the fire is going to be going. Yeah, we'll have to replace that. But the fire is obviously going to singe the stone, so it would have to be darker. But let's do that again. Except this time we are going to put glowing embers and ash blocks for the fire. So now, when we do the fireplace here, those doors won't break. I thought they wouldn't break, but I guess they do. So, maybe we can also, what we can also do is we can make like a, oh, that's gonna show. Maybe let's put stair, I guess it doesn't really matter what stairs I use. I'm gonna paint it anyway, but what we could do is we could do that, and maybe we can paint that as well, maybe in the dark cobblestone Stormlands colors, and I think no, I think it worked better with the black ashlar, black, or gray. I'm pretty sure there was a a gray ashlar somewhere, but I think we'll just have to settle with the black. So that way it stands out. And then we can also put maybe like some items here. I don't want to repeat I don't want to put another glass flagon over here. So let's just leave this blank for now. But let's go ahead and make our table oak wood. We're going to do this, and this is where the bookbinder, maybe this is just like a small table. Okay, let's put ink over here. Maybe I don't know if we have any. Oh, what we could do, actually, is we could use invisible item frames, which I have in my secret storage, but we are going to use invisible item frames, and we are going to put one down over here and put this back, and a feather for a quill, and maybe let's put some first. There we go. And maybe let's also put some paper, or like maybe a map. What is it? Like this enchanted book, which is really a scroll on here. Actually, that does look a bit weird. Let's go with paper, actually. So, oh, we have these. I forgot. So maybe we have like a horizontal paper, like maybe they're restoring a scroll or something, although I don't know what a bookbinder would be doing with a scroll. So this is what we have so far, but it still looks a little empty. So we're going to put like this, maybe like a small table in the center here. So we're going to go oak, or maybe piston. Yeah, piston extenders. And what we're going to do is we're going to put 4 of them down on here, and we are going to put like a bunch of books, or like, I guess horizontal paper. Maybe like here we go. It is this one. But we're going to put like a bunch of assorted work items. So maybe this, like maybe he's like writing some books over here, and then on this side we have like a book that is already, like the ink is drying, and maybe let's put a flagon here, maybe for like another ink variant. And I guess what we could do is we could just I know I didn't say I would want to put another glass flagon, but let's put one here and a pewter one over here, so that way it looks like there's a lot of ink all over. And last but not least, let's go put a stool somewhere. The bookbinder has to sit somewhere, and we'll just place it right here, so that way it's out of the way. And I think that is our first floor done. So let's go upstairs and take a look at the second floor. So now we're going to need the dark northern wood. This time we are going to place one of those here and here, and then we're going to cover these so it looks like that. Or maybe what we could do instead, since we have the top of the we have a wall here, is we can make the wall feel more supported, and we can just make another wall like this, and change those to wood, so that way we have a nice support beam right here that is supporting this wall. So on this floor over here, we are going to have, this is going to be the kitchen areas where the family would be, where they would be preparing their meals. So let's first fix the blocks that I just broke. So I think what we're going to do is we are going to we can't put ashlar blocks. I think what we're going to do is we're going to use a similar idea to the, oh, we can't really do that either. I think what we're going to do is we're going to have to use a furnace. This isn't a large cook fire, and with the building being made out of timber, I don't think open flames would be the best. So let's go furnace, and let's go for a the light brown ashlar furnace, and we're just gonna plop it right there, so that way it's right here. Let's turn it on, and let's put some blocks surrounding it. So maybe we have, let's also take that. Let's have another, did I get the right ashlar furnace? I guess not, because we have a quarter ashlar here, but I think it's fine. Maybe we just do that, and we get the light brown and the dark tan. I did not mean to destroy that. And that should be our furnace. Maybe we should put cobblestone at the bottom, so it feels like it's so it actually feels like this really is a furnace. So the next thing we're going to do is, oh, I completely forgot the windows, or at least for this window here. So what we're going to do is we're just going to do the same pattern windows. We're going to use these oak ones down here, and a mullion one up there, and we are going to the shutters, we're just going to put it off to the side here. Sorry, completely forgot about that. But for the windows, we're just going to use, looks like we're just going to use timber for this one, and I think what we're going to do is, since we can't really have the shutters on the outside, or I guess what we could do is we could put a cover with a chain like those windows down there. Okay, it looks like the server crashed, but that's fine. Yeah, sometimes this happens when we terraform, so nothing really wrong with that. It doesn't really bother me. But we're also just going to, since we're putting windows down, and so I don't forget, we're just going to place those there. But these windows, instead of shutters, we're going to put covers, and I don't think I can see example down there, but there will be some outside, so we'll take a look at that in a bit. Maybe we'll put like a plant with like potted herbs there. So let's decorate this kitchen over here first. This is a bit awkward because now that we have, or I guess what we could do is we could just, I think we might just skip hanging like meats over on the ceiling here, but, or maybe we could do something else. But let's first make a small counter over here. So let's go kitchen, and we're going to do the bench, for pans, for kitchen knives, and let's go with another drawer. So we're going to go pans closest to the furnace, knives in the middle, and a drawer over closer to the stairs here, so no one accidentally cuts themselves. Now, I guess what we could do is to make it a little more consistent, or actually no, I do like that bit of contrast there, but we can always cover it up. Let's go potted herb. Green leafy herb looks nice. We'll just place it there instead of having herbs hanging from the beam over here. Maybe we'll have like one, but we'll see. Or maybe it could be garlic. But what we'll do next is let's go fowl. So we have this chicken, this dead chicken, which the family will be eating. And let's go get a cleaver, and let's place it down, maybe over here, and maybe some duckweed to make it look like the person cooking has already been cutting some of those herbs that were just plucked off this. And maybe since there could always be something else, let's put a basket of turnips. Yes, a half basket of turnips. Let's put one right here. And maybe we can also put some other food items here, like maybe a basket of carrots. Let's go, or maybe a crate of carrots, and we can always put like this pot of maybe some other things like over on this side. And I think this is pretty good for a kitchen, or at least for a kitchen. And I guess what the next thing we should do is we should open up this area a little bit more. I guess we could keep this wall over here, but what we could do, since we have this bigger space, well, first we need a table area for where the family can eat, and maybe possibly somewhere where they are, I guess maybe they'll be drying their laundry outside, but one thing at a time. So I think the first thing we need to do is a dining table. So piston extenders. So what we're going to do is we are going to make a nice table for the family to eat on, and we're going to put a dirty white wool slab for like a tablecloth. Or I guess what we could do is hopefully, if it's facing the right direction, it is not facing the right direction. But I think we can change that. So I think what we could do is we could could... No, I think it's better like the way it was before. So we have it on this side, and then we have like tablecloth here. We have, let's go with leather seats. Let's go maybe 2 here, and then 1 and 2. Actually, maybe we should make the tables smaller, since this is a family of 4. So this will be the table. Let's put plates. Maybe wooden plates. Maybe they wooden plates would always suffice. Let's put like a flagon, wine, and maybe, because they are a high middle class, let's put some flowers here. So let's go quartz, and we'll have to disconnect that. Let's go, we are facing east, so that was the first one. So let's go, let's do that. Let's set the value of east to none so it doesn't connect to the wall. And let's put, since this is Joseph's district, let's put some blue flowers, orchids. Yeah, let's put some blue orchid flowers on here. Now, what else can we add into this room? So we have this space here, and I don't know if... I guess let's just first go outside and maybe take a look. Actually, I like these flowers better, so let's just take those. It doesn't look like we have laundry out in the streets of King's Landing, or at least right now, so I think it's safe to say we should put an area where the family would be doing their washing. First, let's replace these flowers. I like this better. So this area, we'll say that this area is for washing. And actually, now that I'm looking at this, we can actually move this back and break some of the wood carpets from the last episode, so that way we have some space over here where they could just comfortably walk through here and not like have to constantly climb over a seat. So over here we are going to have an area for washing clothes. So we need to have a water barrel, and to cover the barrel we need or maybe like a washing board. We should get a spruce cover to make it look like it's wet, and we are going to change the direction, and right above we are going to put a clothesline. So clothesline, and we're just going to put it so it looks like it's hanging right across here. Let's change it up a bit, since these are all undergarments and tunics, so we need to change it for some variety. So I think this is a good enough display. And over on this side, let's actually, what we could do is maybe what we should do is they need to store firewood somewhere. So let's first put crates, maybe a closed crate. We don't want the water from the clothes dripping onto vegetables. So let's put a crate there, a basket of like a half basket over there, and a pot. closed pot over on that side. So there's just some storage there. And over on this side, where we had the containers, we are going to put firewood. To feed this fire over here, and at the end we're going to put this wattle fence, so it kind of looks like a rack, and this would be the kitchen and the I guess the dining and utility area. So now that we have that done, let's go one more level up to the third floor. So earlier I said for the third floor we are going to change the timbers to wood, save for the front and the back, and I think I like that idea a lot. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to make all of this timber, and we're going to we're going to do oak wood. I think it's vertical oak. Yeah, vertical oak planks. And we are just going to paint the walls in this with the vertical oak wood. Also, we're not quite finished with the walls on the outside, so but we will get to that in a bit. The outside timber details it gets a little complicated sometimes, but once we finish, it would look really, really nice. So now that we have the if I can fit, now that we have the walls like in this nice oak wood, we are going to first place down our windows. So we well, maybe not here. Oh, there's one of those examples. So it's a cover with a chain at the bottom, and that's going to be our window shutter. But I had placed some half doors here because if we didn't have the half doors, we'd have this really awkward gap where we can't really put in a window, since we have this facing off to the side and having a, like, say, pretend this is a well, I guess we can't even put a shutter because of this vertical plank here, but that's why I put these vertical doors over here and here and on this side as well. But we are going to put a window over here, so that way it looks like there's like a natural transition between the inner wall and the outer brown wall. So first, let's take care of the roof, because this is pretty blocky. So first, let's take some dark northern wood and let's first, I think in this case, what we could and what we're going to end up doing is we're just going to have this stair and then a northern half door over like this to create like this I don't know how to describe it. This kind of like this inner layer underneath the roof, and we are going to get some northern planks, and we are going to place it on the top. The only downside is that somewhere we need to put support beams Or I guess we don't, because the walls are already here supporting the roof. So let's... I think the walls should be able to support its weight. We'll put something here to hide that. Let's put these down, and there. So this is the kids' room. Oh, we still have this. And why don't we, because this is the privy, why don't we just put the wall there, and then we'll put the next thing, I guess, the doors. So let's go wool slab. Let's take a wool slab. Let's just put one there, one here, and one here for the doors. And there's the shutter, and oak, wood, oak, door. And we'll put this over here. Let's change the hinge. Not the direction, the hinge. And and we are also going to do the same thing on either side. Although now that I'm looking at this, I think the children's bedroom would look a whole lot better if the door was more towards this side. So let's change that real quick. Yeah, so it looks better when we have we'll have the beds, one here. Maybe we'll have like a barrel that is acting like a nightstand or something, or chest. And if this is the kids' room, I think we can. I think the parents' room is fine where it is over here. So let's fix that, or let's put the doors. And fix the hinge here. Now, I guess let's just get the privy out of the way. Now that I'm thinking about it, we don't really need the that top slab over there, and we don't need that top of the door either. So let's go vertical oak door, and let's just place one there. And in here, we are going to put a chamber pot with some herbs to make it smell better. Pot. And we have these fly blocks. Flies, which we can put on here. So I guess we'll put the flies on last, but if we do it here, we have a decent looking chamber pot. Let's close that so the flies don't get out. Maybe we could do something in here, or at least for the roof, so that way it doesn't look. Well, I guess it should be fine. So we also have to maybe instead of vertical oak slabs, let's do oak wood. That looks better. Let's start with the kids' room. So first, I think what we are first going to do is we are going to the beds. So we are going to get an itchy straw bed. Like it's not too fancy, but at the same time, it's better than just sleeping on straw. And maybe over on this side, we have a barrel, which it's just so we can hide the or I guess a better idea would be a basket. But the basket is the reason why I'm placing it here is we have this cobblestone, which is, oh, I guess not. I guess it doesn't show, so maybe we don't need to put the anything there. And what we could do is we can actually move those beds. Let's go or I guess since it's an upper high class, we could go with a red bed, or maybe maybe just a no, just an itchy straw bed for the kids, and then the parents can get a nicer green or red bed. But since we have these here, why don't we use wattle for the ends, and off to the side we can actually have an actual table. Maybe we could put like a candle there or something, but I think we already have enough candles in this house already. Peasants typically don't light have a light source in every room. They usually rely on windows, as you can see here, for light. They'd still have to buy candles, but because you have to buy candles, whereas you can basically get sunlight for free, they'd prefer to use windows over candles to light a room. Or at least that's what I have been told in the making of my winery. And now that I'm actually looking at this, I think we should move this door off to the side, because it will give us some space for a bed, for a large bed over here, if we move it. So let's do that. And let's have the door open onto the shorter side. So over on this side, we are going to have the bed for the parents. It's going to be a fancier bed. So let's first break these, and we're going to use spruce, or I guess since to keep it with the, or actually I guess we could use spruce. So a spruce locked door, and what this is going to, we have it facing there. Then we have a, let's go with a pale green bed over here, and over on this side we can put a spruce half door as the at the foot of the bed. So that would be the bedroom for the parents, and it looks really nice over on this side next to this door over here. Next, we are going to put a couple other things. So first, we are going to put like a chest of or just a regular chest where they would keep their valuables. I think what we could do is we could put it in, that's a good question. Maybe this corner right here? No, I want to keep this open for maybe like storage or a table or something. But I think maybe, maybe here. So that way they can open their chests and store their valuables. They have access to the window over here, and over here on this side we can put maybe a cabinet. So let's go closed furniture cabinet, and let's make like a wardrobe in this area actually. So let's fix the let's fix this area. What is this? This is stairs. There we go. Let's put that there. Let's fix that. And a cabinet. So let's have a cabinet over here, and maybe... Do these? No. And maybe, let's... Why don't we put a... Let's put more of... let's actually put this, or extend the wall out here. And then we have an area for maybe hanging clothes, and then maybe a table if we can get some oak wood stairs over here. Let's have like this small area over here, and then we can also put some clothes being stored in here. We can't really put doors since we have the door right here, and we can't put this over here since it will interfere with this over here. I guess what we could do, I guess not, because it's still, like, it's a bit weird. What's on the other side of this door? Oh, it's the, I guess what we could do is we could turn the bed on its side, and so we have the bed on its side. Maybe let's move the chest too. Like, here's the bed. We'll build something for like the headboard, and then we'll have these. No, we don't want to sleep, and then we'll have that over here. It looks a bit weird, but I mean, for the sake of making everything fit, I think that's what we'll have to do. And then we'll put the chest over here so we can hide that piece of stone back there. As for the headboard, let's go with spruce paneling. Or I guess let's just put one level of spruce paneling, and then vertical spruce slabs over here. And we'll fix this area. Yeah, I think this is good for a bed. And then at the same time, we can also move the door back. I know it's a lot of moving doors. It's a lot of moving doors, but sometimes this is just what the process looks like. So now, what we could do here is we can put another, we can actually have a closet over here. Let's do spruce for the, and this is pretty much where the clip stopped. Yeah, I tried to save it, but by the time I realized I had already finished with this house, so I'm just going to show you around and explain some of the changes that I have made since then. There have been quite a lot, but not as many if this had happened in the middle. So I think let's start by exploring where we left off. So that closet. So here's the bed, and I put the some spruce doors on here. So there's that closet, and the chest, it's over here, and there's a table with some flowers on the left. So that's the parents' bedroom. We also added some of the timber detailing, so we put the studded timbers below, the vertical timbers in the middle, and the resume timbers on the top. We also added a design at the top, and the shutters, which are made using a northern panel and a chain. And then we also added fixed the chimney. So it used to be these ember blocks, but now it's a full chimney with a trail of smoke coming from it. The darker is usually on the top, because that's going to be where, like, a lot of where the soot from the fire is going to be coming out of it. So there's pretty much nothing else that I can say about this building. Next time I'll actually try to get the full recording. Yeah, I should have just cleared my storage before recording. Let me just go... let's go over here so we don't have to listen to breaking glass. But other than that, I think this is a pretty good house. Right now, I'm also working on a vineyard for 3 towers. Maybe I'll show off those builds, and another build that I'm working on as a test on my plot, which is the Tower of Joy. The Red Mountains are going to be terraformed, and I figured the Tower of Joy is a small build. I might as well just build there, but we'll see if it gets approved. But that's all for now. I'm Chris the Gardener, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye, everyone.